Good morning, departure Vision Jet 379, Juliet Mike 1.5 for 3,000 and the turn to 090.
379 Juliet Mike, turn right heading 140.
Right turn 140, Juliet Mike.
379 Juliet Mike, turn right heading 180.
Right turn 180, Juliet Mike. Clear for takeoff, runway 19, 379 Juliet Mike.
Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for coming along on today's video. We're on the ground here in Smyrna, Tennessee, getting prepared for a departure up to Owensboro, Kentucky to go see MidAmerica Jet to have some maintenance performed on the aircraft. We're flying a SF50 Generation 1 with some G2 upgrades today, and our cruising altitude will be 16,000 feet. It's a short trip, about 30 to 35 minutes up there to Owensboro, Kentucky. Winds are out of the south, so we'll probably be landing south up there. Come along with us. Let's see what happens, and we'll talk to you in the air. Thanks a lot for supporting the channel.
Juliet Delta cross 14 to runway 19. Hey there, buddy. Thanks a lot for coming along on today's flight. I need a co-pilot today. My right seat's empty, so come along with me. Take a seat, and let's talk about some flying today. As mentioned in the intro, we're heading up to Owensboro, Kentucky to have a couple maintenance items taken care of at MidAmerica Jet. And we're going to fly out there at about 16,000 feet. We're at Smyrna, Tennessee, flying an SF50 Generation 1 that's got some Generation 2 upgrades, such as the soundproofing, carpet, and it's got the G2 wing as well. Taxiing out to runway 19. We're on Juliet right now. We're going to cross 14 and get onto the Delta taxiway. So we've been cleared across 14. This runway ahead of us, but as always, you always check.
Deck 2 clear 1.
TCAS is clear of traffic. That would be a conflict on runway 14. There was a departure on runway 14 like 5 minutes ago,
Runway 19,
which is kind of rare here. Most of the time they use runway 19 or runway 32 here in Smyrna. All right, we're crossing 1432. We've been cleared across it. Smyrna Tower, Vision Jet 379er, Juliet Mike on Delta, holding short of 19, we're ready.
Vision Jet 379, Juliet Mike, Smyrna Tower, hold short, may 19 for release.
Holding short, runway 19, 379, Juliet Mike. We're going to take off here on runway 19. We require about just under 3,300 feet of takeoff distance. This is a 5,500 feet runway. If we have any issues on the runway at all, we'll abort the takeoff immediately. Any issues below 1,200 feet, we're going to land straight ahead. Above 1,200 feet, we'll be parachute eligible, pull caps. If we make it to 2,000 feet MSL, have an issue, we'll evaluate the situation, make a turn back here to the airport. Probably try to land on runway 32, or we can enter sort of a base leg for runway 19 and land there.
Golf, Foxtrot, Alpha, Bravo.
So the only thing pending right now is our Pitot, which has a 5-minute ground time limit. So we wait till our takeoff clearance is received before we
Golf, Foxtrot.
before we turn on the Pitot. The Pitot does two things. It warms up the Pitot Tube, which is on the left bottom of the left wing, as well as the vane for the angle of attack in vane on the right nose of the aircraft.
France Sierra, if able to turn left at 14, taxi to ramp via Alpha Foxtrot.
Left 14, Alpha Foxtrot.
Text
Jet 9 Juliet Mike, fly runway heading, runway 19 are clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 19, runway heading, 379, Juliet Mike. Heading mode.
39 Sierra, I'm in your instructions. Continue down to Golf, turn left at Golf,
Probably
Foxtrot to the ramp.
Continue to Golf to the ramp, 39390.
Flaps are in, toga button's been pressed. Departure be in heading mode, runway heading up to 3000. Runway 19, I see the paint, also compass matches. We got a takeoff power set and achieved, 82%. Engine instruments look good, airspeed's alive. Through 70 knots, continuing, 80. And let's rotate. All right, gears coming up. We're through 115, so the flaps can come up. All right, flight level change. We're on the, we're hand flying on the flight director.
Back to Nashville, departure, have a good flight, we'll see you later.
Over departure, have a great day, 9 Juliet Mike. All right, so shallow our climb a little bit, over to departure. All right, MCT at 1:43. Trim a little bit. Good morning, Nashville. Departure, Vision Jet 379er, Juliet Mike. We're 2000, climbing to 3000 on runway heading.
Vision Jet 379er, Juliet Mike, Nash departure, contact, climb maintain 15,000, 15,000, turn left heading 070.
Left turn to 070 and climb to 15,000, 9 Juliet Mike.
Nashville approach, good morning.
And clear it to the left.
Descending via the place before was
070 on the turn.
Southwest 2853, so we got a 2.3, climb to 4, heading 170. Southwest 2853, Nash departure, contact, climb maintain 15,000, 15,000. 15,000, Southwest 2853. Endeavor 4927, Nashville approach, good morning. Inspect the visual approach, way 20.
Still clear.
Do you have the weather information?
affirmative, we have Echo, we'll plan visual 20 left there, 4927.
Air 4927, thanks. Clear direct Kramer, maintain 6,000.
Direct Kramer, maintain 6,000 there, 4927.
All right, 070. Just a little bit of chop here in the climb. Climbing out on flight level change mode. We've previously talked about this in some videos. That's when you set a given indicated airspeed for the climb. In Vision Jet, it's normally about 160 to 165 under normal takeoff conditions. You can do other climb profiles, of course, but this is a standard one.
Southwest 2853, leaving 7,000.
So what the flight level change does for us is essentially keeps the plane away from the stall regime.
Vision Jet 9 Juliet Mike, fly heading at 010.
010, 9 Juliet Mike. It's a left turn. Clear left. 010 set.
Southwest.
So again, we're climbing out on a given forward airspeed, which keeps us out of the stall regime for the airplane, which is again in the low 70s in terms of indicated airspeed. So we're way off of that, way beyond that anyway. And we're flying off the command bars now, which essentially gives you an indication how to pitch the aircraft for a given flight level change, airspeed. And when you get the airplane trimmed out pretty well, like it is now, even though it's hand fly, it's super stable.
Okay, 119.35.
Temperatures are 20 degrees Celsius currently, and so we don't really have a concern for ice in these particular clouds. So we're going to continue to climb. So the SF50 has two trim controls. You have a trim here in the console, which is a manual trim, and then you have a electric trim on the side stick here.
Mark shows 2252.
So you also have roll trim as well,
2252 Nashville departure. Radar contact.
which is controlled by the hat switch on the side stick here as well.
15,000, 2252.
All right, temps still above freezing.
There, report 927, contact approach 124.75.
2475 and there 4927.
So you still pay attention to the ambient air temperature as you go through these clouds in the climb, because even though you entered the clouds above freezing, there can be cold precipitation in the clouds. So now through...
9 Juliet Mike, turn 10 degrees to the left, exit out the gate, Memphis Center.
All right, 10 left, 9 Juliet Mike. Now we're in about a 360 heading. Through 10,000 feet, pressurization looks good. Engine instruments look good. Cabin pressurization is fine. Ice protection is not required. We're not going to make the transition altitude. We're only going up to 16,000.
Southwest 2252, clear direct Cougar, contact Memphis Center 128.15.
Okay, go to Cougar and 2815, says 2252, good day.
Vision Jet 9 Juliet Mike, contact Memphis Center 133.85.
3385, 9 Juliet Mike, have a great day. Good morning, Memphis Center, Vision Jet 379 or Juliet Mike 12.7, climbing to 15,000 and heading at 360.
Center 379 or Juliet Mike, Memphis Center, roger, climb and maintain 16,000, reaching 16,000, clear direct bowling green.
Alright, we'll climb and maintain 16,000, at 16,000, we'll go direct Bowling Green, 9 Juliet Mike.
Show us 4779. Contact Memphis Center 118.87.
So the Bowling Green VOR is fixed along our filed flight plan.
Southwest 2252, amend altitude, maintain flight level 200.
And so we've been cleared direct to Bowling Green on our flight plan route once we reach 16,000 feet, which will be our final cruising altitude as well.
Altitude 3801, amend altitude, maintain flight level 200. Hills 946, contact Memphis Center 118.87.
One thing that you might have noticed if you watch many of my videos is I try to stay fairly consistent with all the procedures, all the call-outs. And I imagine as a viewer to the channel that might get a little boring because all the videos are pretty much the same as far as departure goes, but you know, there's different nuances to each takeoff. Whether you know you're taking off at maximum gross weight or the aircraft's light, or if you're given a heading on departure versus you know, say a departure procedure. They're all a little different, but what should be the same is your procedures and your call-outs, because those shouldn't change. Those are specific to the operation of the aircraft. So that's why they're often the same and maybe considered a little boring for people that watch many of these videos. Some pilots don't vocalize the call-outs. You know, I'm in a habit of doing that just in case I'm flying with a co-pilot or anything like that. We're at 15,000 now, climbing to 16,000. We're still hand flying the airplane.
Volunteer 3801, climb maintain flight level 220.
Looks like we're about 110 nautical miles away from Owensboro.
Sky was 5906. Climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb 290, Sky 5906.
Flight time shows to be about 32 minutes remaining, but we're still in the climb for a little bit longer. We'll go to vertical speed for the last phase of shallow out the climb. Start developing a little bit of forward airspeed for our cruise phase. $200 to go.
Southwest 1653, Memphis Center, roger. Descend and maintain flight level 230.
Center, citation 473, Delta Bravo.
Volunteer 3801, climb and maintain flight level 230. Volunteer 3801, contact Atlanta Center 135.0.
So it looks like we gained about 17 knots of airspeed by flattening out the climb a little bit towards the end, within that last 1,000 feet. That just helps to transfer a little bit of forward speed and energy into your cruise. We've already
Endeavor 4690.
We've already increased our forward airspeed 30 knots.
118.4.
Center, citation 473, Delta Bravo.
Cruise checklist
Delta Bravo,
is complete.
That's affirmative, southbound out of 5,000 PFR.
Citation 473, Delta Bravo, squawk. 5562.
5562, Delta Bravo, right.
November. Southwest 1653. Descend and maintain flight level 200. Descend to lead flight level 220 in a minute or less.
Okay. All right, so while we're at it, we'll grab frequencies for Owensboro.
Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Put the autopilot on for a minute. Try to show you guys something. I don't know if you can read
588 Bravo Foxtrot 15.
this sheet or not,
Clear 588 Bravo Foxtrot, Memphis Center, Roger. Climb and maintain.
but essentially it's an SF50 flight data sheet.
230, 8 Bravo Foxtrot.
Has a bunch of fields and information that you fill out. in pre-flight. And it's essentially everything that you need that's related to your airport elevations, your CAPS altitudes, frequencies, everything like that. You can write in your weather information when you get it, the information for the airport. You can do the same for your arrival. It's got a takeoff briefing here, so you can go off of that as well. Anyway, it's got a bunch of fields in it that are useful, such as starting hobs, starting flight time, ending hobs and flight time, all that good stuff. So
November 473 Delta Bravo, radar contact 9 miles south of.
if you fly SF50 and you would like me to send you the PDF of this, I'd be happy to do so. I've formatted it so it's
November 473 Delta Bravo.
folds to a half a page, so you can put 2 flights on. So I've got my outbound flight on this side, and my inbound flight back to Smyrna, Tennessee this afternoon on this side. So 1 sheet of paper. And on the back, there are also areas for taking notes and also writing in if you're going to do a VOR check airborne. You can do that on the back side of the paper as well.
135.0.
So if I wanted to, I could manually enter the frequencies for Owensboro in the comms, or we go to waypoint information for the Owensboro Airport. Go to our frequencies. We're looking for the AWAS,
Maintain flight level 230.
which is the weather information for the airport. We're going to put that in our COM2 active side, because essentially each radio has can hold 2 frequencies at one time. You have an active side and a standby side. And then I put ground on the COM2 standby. Normally what I do is any of the airborne comms I put on COM1. All the ground comms I put on COM2.
6.67.
It'll be like ground control,
577 Delta Tango, missed your check-in, I believe.
AWAS or ADIS information for the airport. All that stuff's on COM2 normally. And then
November 811
COM1, you're normally going to have tower frequency and your departure frequency on standby. And you just can flip them real quick. In the,
C6 Hotel, contact Huntsville approach 125.6.
weather information, winds out of the south, 9 knots.
November 1126
2981.
125.6, Huntsville approach. Is that just 640, contact Indianapolis Center 121.17.
12117, expect just 640, good day.
Land in the south up there, so probably get left traffic for runway 18.
Number 6351 X-ray, Memphis Center, Nashville altimeter 29090.
Owensboro, Davis County Airport. Automated weather
15 minutes
observation.
remaining.
1315 Zulu. Wind 200 at 08. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 28 Celsius. Dew point 25 Celsius. Altimeter 29081. Remarks. Density altitude 2,100.
Awesome. So our next frequency is probably going to be Evansville approach. I've got it written down on my paper, but I'm just going to do it in the automated fashion. Waypoint information, frequencies, departure. And this time we're going to put it in COM1 standby, because that's going to be air comms, right? We're talking to approach control in the air, so it goes on COM1 standby. So we got Memphis Center on COM1 active.
Here's 430 Lima Papa, Memphis Center, Roger, maintain VFR.
And Evansville approach on standby.
29090.
So we're just pinning our
contact Nashville approach 118.4.
descent checklist when we start getting our initial descent, which should happen any time now.
November 5, 88 Bravo Foxtrot.
We're flying at 16,000 feet. We've been underway for about 18 minutes. 209 knots of indicated airspeed gives us a true airspeed 274. And a slight headwind gives us a ground speed of 268. We're about to get a left turn at 329, which will take us to the airport.
That was 5906, contact Indianapolis Center 133.05.
3305.
So when you build a flight plan in ForeFlight, ForeFlight is an electronic application for flight planning. It's also known as an electronic flight bag, EFB. But you do all your flight planning, use ForeFlight for that, plus a bunch of other outside resources. Do a flight plan, weather planning, plan your whole flight. If you make a go decision, you build the flight in the flights menu of ForeFlight, and you can directly file from the flights menu or from the map section, and you can move the flight plan from the flight plan menu to the map section just the same. So what I can do in this plane and others that use a flight stream, a Garmin flight stream card, this has a 510. Some planes have a 210. This is a 510. There's an electronic connection set up between this iPad and this lower card over here, which is the flight stream card. So I can press a button here on the menu, and it actually sends the flight plan from here directly to the GTC2 through the Connects feature of the Garmin Connects feature. And that'll allow me to essentially load the flight plan directly from here electronically and then activate a standby.
379er Juliet Mike, descend and maintain 1000.
Descend and maintain 11,000, 9 Juliet Mike.
2168, did I miss your check on flight level 230?
Pull the plane back to about 25% power. We're going to start a descent
2168, Mem Center, Rogers,
on vertical speed mode. Normally what I'll do if there's passengers on board, you roll vertical speed in to say like negative 300 feet per minute for your descent initially. And then once that descent gets established, then you can gradually increase the rate of descent. And, 1,500 feet a minute is normal. There's a blue cyan bar here, which will tells us what part of the Earth, if you will, or what part of the flight plan we're going to reach our selected altitude of 11,000 feet. So we can see that's still quite a distance from the airport, so 1,500 feet a minute or a normal descent rate will be absolutely fine. The airport elevation here in Owensboro is going to be 407 feet, which makes traffic pattern about 1,907 feet. In the Vision Jet, the landing light is on the nose wheel, and as soon as you retract the nose wheel, the light turns off automatically. So even though your landing light might be on the bolster switch here, it's actually turned off because the nose wheel has been retracted. However, what I like to do is turn the landing light off, and it is sort of a signal that I try to use when I'm cleared to land at an airport that's towered. You want to make sure that you don't land if you're not cleared to land. So it's just a little bit of a reminder when things get busy towards the end of the arrival, whether I've been cleared to land or not. So if I'll get an arrival or landing clearance, I will turn that landing light on. And on my final checks at about 500 feet off above the ground, part of that is I'll look at to make sure this landing light's on, and that'll be an indicator that we've been cleared to land. So you got to be really consistent with your procedures, though, because if you happen to leave that switch on and you look down and you weren't cleared to land, but your switch is on and you're used to using that as a trigger, then you can obviously make a mistake and land without clearance. So you got to pay attention to that. That's just a technique someone told me. There's 11,000 feet.
November 379er Juliet Mike, contact Evansville, approach 124.02.
Evansville approach 2402, 9 Juliet Mike, have a great one. While I'm at it, and listen to the comm frequency to make sure that I do not cover anybody on Evansville approach, and I'm going to put the tower frequency in, which is 20.7. Enter. Haven't heard anybody. I'll make a call. Evansville approach, Vision Jet 379 or Juliet Mike 11,000. We have information for Owensboro. Expecting a visual.
Vision Jet 379, Juliet Mike, Evansville approach, 7 altimeter 2978. Expect a visual approach runway 18, Owensboro Airport.
2978, we'll expect a visual for 189, Juliet Mike.
Vision Jet 9, Juliet Mike, descent at pilot's discretion, maintain 2,600.
Discretion down to 2,600, 9, Juliet Mike. 2,600 set. We'll just start down. So again, traffic pattern altitude is just over 1,900 feet MSL. We're out of 10,900 feet now, descending 1,500 feet a minute. And again, we can use this cyan bar here to let us know how close we are to making this intended altitude of 2,600. It's actually looking pretty good. It's we'll just flatten out the descent a little bit. We don't need to be going down much more than 900 feet a minute or so. It looks good. So now at 2,600 feet, we'll be right at the airport when we make that descent, which is perfect. It'll be easy to descend to 1,900 feet for the pattern altitude. So looks like an 1,100 feet per minute vertical descent rate works good. So we're set up pretty good. We've got tower frequency on standby, COM 1. We're talking Evansville approach. We're out of 9,400 feet. About 25 miles to go. We should be able to pick up the airport pretty soon. And again, we're verifying that our descent to 2,600 feet will get us positioned really well to enter the traffic pattern for runway 18. Checklists are caught up. MidAmerica Jet, MidAmerica Jet, this is 379er, Juliet Mike. MidAmerica Jet, Vision Jet 379, Juliet Mike. Can't copy you, but if you hear me, I'll be on the ground with you in less than 10 minutes for maintenance.
Roger that, we copy you. Didn't see you on Unicom.
No worries, thanks.
Thanks for the heads up.
And field in sight for 379, Juliet Mike.
379, Juliet Mike, thanks for visual approach runway 18 Owensboro, contact Owensboro Tower 120.7.
Clear for the visual 18, and we'll go for tower. Thanks, have a great day. 9, Juliet Mike. Owensboro Tower, Vision Jet 379er, Juliet Mike, descending out of 5,600, and we're about 12 miles to the south of the field. We'll set up for a left down, 18.
Vision Jet 379, Juliet Mike, Owensboro Tower, 12109, altimeter 2980. Report left downwind, runway 18.
All right, 2980 will report entering a left downwind for runway 18, 9 Juliet Mike. Really appreciate you guys coming along on today's flight, and thanks for your support in the channel. As always, your questions, comments, and feedback are appreciated. And you can contact me pretty much anytime through the channel by message or by email. You'll find my email in the channel description if you're interested. Owensboro Tower, Vision 379er, Juliet Mike 3,300, and we're entering a left downwind for 18.
Vision Jet 9 Juliet Mike, Owensboro, runway 18, clear to land.
18 clear to land, 9 Juliet Mike. So,
Cessna 50976, Owensboro ground,
got
runway
about 1,000
18,
feet
taxi
to
via
lose.
Golf and Charlie, cross runway 24 at Charlie.
First notch flaps coming in.
Cessna 9094 X-ray, extend your downwind, I'll call your base, you're following the Vision Jet on the opposite downwind.
I'll extend my downwind. You will call my base, 9490 X-ray.
Alrighty.
Vision Jet 9 Juliet Mike, traffic Cessna, he's going to follow you inbound. He's just northwest of the approach end of 18.
Roger, thanks a lot, 9 Juliet Mike. Alright, speed checks, gears coming down. I'm seeing 3 green and locked.
Vision Jet 9 Juliet Mike, traffic no factor.
Roger, thanks, 9 Juliet Mike.
He's actually about 2 miles north. How far out do you need for a base turn there, 9 Juliet Mike?
I'm turning base now for 9 Juliet Mike, and we have insight.
9 Juliet Mike, roger. Cessna 90 X-ray, you can turn base. The Vision Jet's about a mile left base. Let me know when you see him.
Normally we try to fly a little bit wider traffic pattern than that, but
we'll let you know when we have the traffic, 9490.
speeds are good, and there's traffic trying to land behind us here, so try to be a little considerate. Landing speed for Vision Jet under normal conditions, about 85 knots. In this case, VREF is showing about 80 knots.
Traffic's in sight, 9490 X-ray.
Cessna 90 X-ray, roger. Follow that traffic, and number 2, runway 18, cleared option.
Clear for the option, number 2, behind the traffic, 9490 X-ray. Runway 18.
Alrighty.
500.
Alright.
632 Papa Bob, Owensboro ground, 120010, you want 24 or 18?
Coming in on the Pappies.
Say again?
And Pappies are coming in nice. Airspeed's good.
Is it 2 Papa Bravo or 25 Bravo? Okay, 632 Papa Bravo.
Got dampers away.
Bravo, Delta and Charlie. 120010, altimeter 2980. Jet 9 Juliet Mike, Fable, turn left at Charlie 1, taxi to park Charlie 1, Charlie and Golf.
Charlie 1, Charlie and Golf, 9 Juliet Mike. Really appreciate you guys coming along on today's video. Hopefully everything goes well here at MidAmerica Jet in Owensboro, Kentucky. We're going to monitor ground.
Owensboro Tower.
Charlie 1, Charlie, and then Golf.
Takeoff from 18, heading east.
Cessna 50976, Owensboro Tower, hold short, runway 18, landing traffic.
Cessna 50976, holding short 18.
Owensboro ground, Vision Jet 379, Juliet Mike has information over at MidAmerica, ready for taxi.
Vision Jet 9er Juliet Mike, winds 22012, altimeter is 2976, runway 24, taxi via Golf Charlie Echo.
All right, we got 2976, Golf Charlie Echo for runway 24, 9er Juliet Mike. We're taxiing to runway 24. We have a bit of a flight test we need to perform to make sure we can get some pressurization and make sure the emergency egress window sensor is working properly. And then we make a return back to Smyrna, Tennessee.
I want to take this opportunity to thank John Golden and Adam Day of MidAmerica Jet. John did an excellent job on the maintenance of my aircraft today. The flight test was performed and the aircraft performed magnificently. Thank you so much, John, and MidAmerica Jet. If you're in the need for aircraft maintenance, definitely check out MidAmerica Jet in Owensboro, Kentucky, and in Gallatin, Tennessee.
Owensboro Tower, Vision Jet 379er, Juliet Mike holding short of runway 24 Echo, we're ready.
Vision Jet 379er Juliet Mike, Owensboro Tower, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, proceed on course.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24 on course, 379, Juliet Mike. All right, looks good. Start the timer, our probe heat's coming on. Direct to Pocket City.
Owensboro Tower, 71 Bravo, midfield, 24.
So this is 71 Bravo, Owensboro Tower, extend your downwind, I'll call your base, departing traffic.
71 Bravo, extending downwind to base, Owensboro.
Looks good, flaps in, toggle buttons pressed. Runway 24.
Bravo, cleared for base, 24, 71 Bravo.
All right, takeoff power set, airspeed's alive. We have 70 knots, continuing. And rotate. Gears coming up.
Vision Jet 9 Juliet Mike, proceed on course, contact Evansville departure.
On course over departure, have a great day, 9er Juliet Mike. Flaps coming up. Departure. Vision Jet 379er Juliet Mike, 1.2 kilometer, 10,000 on course.
379 Juliet Mike, Evansville departure, ID. 379 Juliet Mike, thanks. Radar contact tomorrow west Owensboro Airport.
Position checks, 9er Juliet Mike.
No, 379 Juliet Mike, contact Indy Center 128.3. Have a good day.
2839 Juliet Mike, have a great one.
Pier 54, you're going to have traffic carried about
297 Kilo Hotel, JLG 297-330.
MASH 83, stand by. Air 379er Juliet Mike, was that you checking on?
Not quite yet, but 8.6, climbing to 10,000.
379er Juliet Mike, Indy Center, Roger, climb and maintain 16,000, the Evansville altimeter 2975.
Up to 16,000 and 2975, 9er Juliet Mike.
Who else called?
Right through 10,000. Pressurization looks good. Engine instruments look good. Everything looks normal. Continuing.
Medevac Logistics 297. Cross 80 miles southwest of the Indianapolis International Airport at maintain flight level 230.
80 southwest of the International Airport at 230, Medevac Logistics 297.
Pressurization still good. To 14,500 feet.
And Mass A3, just advise when you're ready to for your military breakup.
Cabin differential 5.2 makes a cabin altitude of about 2,500 feet. 15,000 climbing to 16,000. And flying this climb.
Number 9, Juliet Mike, climbing team flight level 190.
We'll climb maintain 190, 9 Juliet Mike. Through 15,500. Pressurization's good. Right through 16,500 feet, pressurization is good. Everything normal. All right, 17,500 feet, everything looks normal. Cabin differential is now 5.6, giving us a 3,400 foot cabin at almost 18,000 feet, so that's normal. Coming up on transition altitude. 18,500 feet, everything looks normal. On our way to 19,000 feet.
Number 40, roger. Mass A3, stay altitude. Mass A3, roger. You said you're at flight level 220.
Alright, cruise checklist, thrust lever set, ice protection not required, engine information system will continue to monitor. And pending descent checklist. Looks good. Appreciate you guys coming along on today's flights. Today's second flight of the day is a test flight. What we're essentially verifying that the cabin egress or the emergency egress window sensor was replaced and functioning correctly, and it definitely is.
And Mass
as far as we know, we made it up to flight level 190. No issues at all with the CAS message, so that's great. You'll hear me say the word CAS message, that's C-A-S. It's crew alert system message. It's a message that comes up on the PFD, and it will indicate whatever a certain system issue or concern might be. So we didn't get that this time, so looks like maintenance was a success. Minutes remaining in the flight, 101 nautical miles, so we'll start preparing for the arrival. So on GTC2, which is a middle touchscreen here, we can pull up all kind of information about the airport.
November 5 Sierra Yankee, clear direct Tri-City. Clear direct Tri-City.
Including charts, runway information, weather information, frequencies, general information.
Envoy 3739, climbing safe, follow
Runway 19 in Smyrna is hard surface, 5,546 feet of landing distance, total landing distance available. Based on winds, 210 at 9 knots.
Contact Indy Center, 133.05.
Give us about 8 knots of headwind on runway 19, which is nice.
Yeah. November 379, Juliet Mike, descend and maintain 11,000, Nashville altimeter 2982.
We'll descend and maintain 11,000, 2982, 9 Juliet Mike. Alright, sounds good. So, first thing to do is vertical speed. You can just pilot technique, roll in about negative 300, which is starts a descent down to 11,000 at about 300 feet per minute. And then you just start edging a little bit of deeper descent. And again, normal descent profile is about 1,500 feet a minute in the Vision Jet, so we're going to just generally roll in 1,500 feet. On the speed tape here, we show that we're obviously getting increase in airspeed, indicated airspeed in the descent, which of course we're going downhill, you're going to get that. So what we look for is avoiding overspeeding the aircraft.
November A79, Sierra Tango, Center Roger, climbing safe, level 210.
So we're
210, any chance direct whiskey?
We're also going to take advantage of
Standby.
some of this energy we've stored up at altitude in our descent, and so we'll pull power back a little bit, and we'll get an indicated airspeed now of around 335, 340 knots, 35% power. We've got a 26 knot tailwind, which gives us a true airspeed of 308 knots with ground speed of 331 knots.
Blue Streak 5461.
So again, four flight helps out, lets us know that a little bit more about the runway conditions. It says it's asphalt, good condition. Four light PAPI on the left.
Afternoon, Southwest 2693 out of 24-4, flight level 230, direct Ryman.
Southwest 2693, Center Roger. November 379, Juliet Mike, contact Nashville approach, 119.35.
1935, 9er Juliet Mike, have a great one.
Okay.
Nashville approach, Vision Jet 379er Juliet Mike, 11,000, information for Smyrna, expecting a visual.
379er Juliet Mike, Nashville approach, visual approach, runway 19er, and Nashville altimeter 2981.
2981, visual 199 Juliet Mike.
Number 379 Juliet Mike, turn left heading 130, and descend to maintain 7,000.
Left turn 130 down to 7,000, 9 Juliet Mike. There we go. Vertical speed.
987 Charlie Kilo, your radar contact about
feet.
40 miles.
Roll in
Correction, about 30 miles to the southwest of Nashville International. Altitude indicates 4,500, Nashville altimeter 2981.
81, thank you.
Look over here, looks like
Charlie Kilo, you can contact Memphis Center,
that'll work out all right.
128.15. Have a good one.
Procedures, activate vectors to final.
Gamma 5616, turn 15 degrees right.
50 degrees right, Skywest 5660.
Number 379 Juliet Mike, contact approach 118.4.
18.4, 9 Juliet Mike, have a great one.
Yeah.
Departure envoy 3625 out of 2,300, 4,000.
Envoy 3625, Nashville departure, radar contact. November 379 Juliet Mike, Nashville, were you checking in?
Yes, sir. 9.3 descending to 7,000, 130 heading.
There's 379 Juliet Mike, Nashville Approach, Roger, Nashville altimeter 2981.
819 Juliet Mike.
Convoy 3625, turn left heading 090.
Heading 0 down to 0, envoy 3625.
There's 7 Tango Romeo, were you checking in?
That's affirmative, 3,000 heading 190.
There's 7 Tango Romeo, Nashville Approach, Roger, climb and maintain 15,000.
That's 15,000, 7 Tango Romeo.
November 9er Juliet Mike, fly heading 110.
110, 9 Juliet Mike.
Center 585, Delta Golf, 111,000, ascend via Paisley for landing south.
November 855 Delta Golf, Nashville Approach, expected visual approach, runway 20 left.
20 left for 855 Delta Golf, we had Mike.
Number 9er Juliet Mike, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, 9 Juliet Mike. Roll in 500.
Exit at 770, contact Nashville Approach on 124.75.
2475, exactly.
1,500.
November 7 Tango Romeo, contact Memphis Center on 128.15.
12815, 7 Tango Romeo, good day.
November 9 Juliet Mike, contact Nashville Approach 128.75.
2875, 9 Juliet Mike, have a great one. Nashville Approach, Vision Jet 379 or Juliet Mike 5,000, 110 on the heading.
379 Juliet Mike, Nashville Approach, Nashville altimeter 2981, traffic 12 o'clock, 8 miles opposite direction, 7.5 for 6,000, lower in just a moment.
Roger, looking for traffic.
Number 9 Juliet Mike, turn right heading a 130, descend and maintain 4,000.
Right turn 130 down to 4,000, 9 Juliet Mike.
Number 9 Juliet Mike, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3,000.
Right turn 180 down to 3,000, 9 Juliet Mike.
Number 9 Juliet Mike, fly heading 200.
200, 9 Juliet Mike.
Number 379 Juliet Mike, fly heading 215, that should set you up on about a 5-mile final.
Right turn to 215, 9 Juliet Mike. 9 Juliet Mike, airport in sight.
379 Juliet Mike, clear visual approach runway 19 Smyrna.
Clear visual 19, 9 Juliet Mike. On a visual approach, the way the avionics system is set up, there are 2 points on the visual approach in the Garmin avionics system. One's a straight end point, which gives you about a 5-mile final. And the other one is the final approach, which will give you about a 2-mile final. So right now we're at 3,000 feet, heading to the final approach fix, which is the final approach fix for the visual, not an instrument approach. And we're just waiting for vertical guidance to come in. We have about 1,420 feet to lose.
November 379 Julia Mike, radar service terminated. Contact Smyrna Tower 118.5.
Appreciate the help. Over to tower. Thanks. Have a great day. 9 Juliet Mike.
Yep.
Smyrna Tower, Vision Jet 379 Juliet Mike. About 10 miles to the northeast of the field, setting up straight in runway 19.
Vision Jet 379 Juliet Mike, Smyrna Tower, straight in runway 19, wind 190 at 11, altimeter 2983.
2983, straight in, runway 19 at 9 Juliet Mike.
Vision Jet 9 Juliet Mike, runway 19, clear 2 lanes.
19, clear to land, 9 Juliet Mike. Alright, so land light comes on.
Vertical track.
Glide slopes alive. Landing gear coming in. Speed checks.
Minimums.
And continue.
500.
Warm summer afternoon in Tennessee. Stirring up a little wind over here.
Smyrna Tower, Cessna 3870 Papa, holding short 19 on Delta, ready for departure via part of the south.
Cessna 3870 Papa, Smyrna Tower, hold short runway 19.
Hold short 19er, 3870 Papa.
All right, appreciate you guys coming along on today's flights. Again, it was great getting up to Owensboro and spending some time at MidAmerica Jet. They always treat me very well, and as they do with other clients.
Foxtrot Whiskey, is that the West Rand taxi over to AMI?
So it's great to get up there and spend some time up there. And
Number 215 Foxtrot Whiskey.
you get a chance to go up there yourself someday.
Juliet Kilo.
If you need services and maintenance.
Kilo, 215 Foxtrot Whiskey.
Good news is whatever they did seemed to work great, and the sensor for the emergency egress window has apparently been repaired, at least for now. So super happy to hear that. Appreciate you guys coming along on today's flights. Until next time, safe flying, and we'll see you on the next video.
Ground, exit out of the north end of the ramp.
Appreciate you guys coming along on today's flights. Until next time, safe flying, and we'll see you on the next video.
Ground, exit out of the north end of the ramp, runway 19.
I really appreciate you watching the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos. Also, click on the notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified when new videos are posted. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to send your emails, comments, and feedback. My goal is to provide even better content for you as we continue to grow the channel. Until next time, safe flying, and we'll see you on the next flight.